It seems Hollywood just can't stay calm whenever Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber are in the same room. The tension between these two women has always had fans divided, but this time, things reportedly took a dramatic turn right on the red carpet at the Academy Museum Awards, and now, Selena herself is finally speaking out about what really went down. Yes, you heard that right. After weeks of whispers, blurry videos, and countless fan theories flooding social media, Selena Gomez has finally broken her silence about her supposed heated confrontation with Hailey Bieber. And let's just say, her side of the story paints a picture that's way more intense, and way more emotional, than anyone could have imagined. Before we squeeze the juice, please subscribe to our channel. It costs you nothing, but your subscription means everything to us. We upload the most exclusive celebrity news every day before they go mainstream. We want you to know it first. We were saddened to see 99.9% of you are watching and coming back for more without subscribing. Please help this community grow by subscribing and sharing with your friends. It really motivates us. Feel free to leave a comment. Let us know how you feel, we're always looking forward to interacting with you. According to sources close to both women, the tension had been building long before the red carpet moment. For months, fans had noticed subtle shade between the two on social media, cryptic likes, indirect captions, and awkward interactions at mutual events. So when both Selena and Hailey were confirmed to attend the Academy Museum Awards, fans already knew sparks could fly. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. Reports say that the two came face to face unexpectedly near the carpet's photo area, where things apparently got a little heated. Eyewitnesses described the energy between them as tense, uncomfortable, and impossible to ignore. Some even claimed they exchanged words, though no one could confirm what was actually said. But now, Selena's recent comments seem to give a pretty clear picture of what was going on in that moment. Selena revealed in a recent interview that the confrontation wasn't planned. She said she was just trying to be cordial and professional, but emotions got the best of both of them. Apparently, something Hailey said, or maybe didn't say, triggered an emotional reaction from Selena, leading to what she described as a moment that shouldn't have happened in public. Now, she didn't go into full detail, but the tone in her voice said everything. Selena admitted that things got intense, and she expressed regret that it happened in such a public setting. She explained that it's never easy being constantly pitted against someone in the media, especially when you're just trying to move on and live your life. She even said, sometimes, when people have been dragging your name alongside someone else's for so long, emotions build up, and eventually, something gives. That alone had fans gasping because it sounded like she was acknowledging that this feud, or whatever you want to call it, has been simmering for a while. Of course, as soon as that interview dropped, social media exploded. Fans were quick to dissect every word, every gesture, every subtle expression Selena made. Many took her side, praising her for being honest, open, and vulnerable about how exhausting the situation has been. Others felt sympathy for Hailey, pointing out that she's also been under immense pressure from the public eye and constant comparisons to Selena. But here's where things got even more interesting. Some sources close to the event claimed that Justin Bieber, Hailey's husband and Selena's ex, might have played an indirect role in the tension that night. Allegedly, Justin and Selena exchanged polite hellos earlier in the evening, which reportedly didn't sit well with Hailey. And if that's true, it might explain why emotions were running high when Selena and Hailey crossed paths later. Still, Selena was careful not to point fingers. She said she doesn't want to fuel hate or drama, and she's tired of being seen as part of some never-ending triangle. In her words, she wants peace, but sometimes peace isn't as simple as walking away. She admitted that after the event, she reflected on how easily misunderstandings can spiral out of control in Hollywood, especially when cameras are everywhere and fans are always watching. Fans can't stop talking about the moment. Some say the confrontation was overblown by the media and that Selena and Hailey are both just victims of constant public scrutiny. Others, however, believe there was real emotion behind that interaction, that years of unresolved tension and comparison finally bubbled to the surface. What's fascinating is how Selena handled it afterward. She didn't release a statement or post anything dramatic online. Instead, she addressed it casually but directly, choosing honesty over denial. That move alone reminded fans why she continues to be one of the most respected and relatable figures in the industry. She didn't try to act perfect, she owned the moment and used it as a chance to talk about boundaries, emotional exhaustion, and the human side of fame. She even admitted that she's tried many times to make peace privately, but sometimes energy just doesn't align. That comment had fans buzzing, wondering if she was implying that she and Hailey have tried to talk things out before, and if those talks didn't go as planned. Some fans think this might have been the final straw in their strained dynamic, while others believe it could actually be a turning point toward healing. Meanwhile, insiders say Hailey wasn't exactly thrilled about Selena's comments. Apparently, Hailey felt blindsided, claiming that Selena's version of the story made her look like the aggressor. A source close to Hailey reportedly said she's frustrated because she's been trying to stay quiet and not feed into drama, but this keeps pulling her back in. So where does that leave things between the two women now? According to people in their circles, they're not speaking, at least not directly. Both are focusing on their own lives, projects, and well-being. Selena has been busy with her new music and upcoming acting projects, while Hailey is focusing on her skincare brand and supporting Justin. But fans can't help but wonder if the Academy Museum Awards incident will have lasting effects on how they move through shared spaces in the future. It's also sparked a massive conversation about how the media and fans can sometimes create unnecessary rivalry between women in entertainment. Selena herself touched on that, saying, "It's hard when people want to see drama. Sometimes they'll twist simple interactions into full-blown conflicts just for entertainment." She made it clear that she doesn't want to be part of that narrative anymore, but she also acknowledged that it's easier said than done when everyone's watching your every move. Still, the tension was undeniable. Even if the confrontation wasn't physical or explosive, it was enough to get the whole internet talking. And the way Selena's now handling it publicly, calm, honest, and introspective, is earning her major respect. She's essentially saying, yes, something happened. I'm human. But I'm not letting it define me. Fans are also speculating that this could be the last time we see both women at the same event for a while. Some insiders claim that event organizers are already being cautious about seating arrangements for future red carpets to avoid awkward encounters. And honestly, who could blame them? One unexpected run-in, one tense look, and suddenly it's trending worldwide. It's wild to think that after all these years, the Selena-Hailey-Justin storyline still dominates pop culture conversations. No matter how much time passes, fans remain invested in every subtle move, every facial expression, every little detail. And even though Selena insists she wants peace, it's clear that peace doesn't come easy when the world refuses to stop watching. Still, Selena's decision to speak up this time feels different. It's not petty, it's not reactive, it's grounded. It's her acknowledging her emotions without letting them control her. She didn't lash out, she reflected. That's something fans appreciate deeply. And maybe that's the real message here. Sometimes growth means confronting uncomfortable moments, even if it happens in public under the world's gaze. So what does this mean for Hailey? Sources say she's keeping her distance from the drama, though she's reportedly hurt by how it's being portrayed. Friends close to her have shared that she feels like she can't win if she stays silent, she's called cold if she defends herself, she's accused of starting more drama. It's a no-win situation, and both women seem aware of that. And then, of course, there's Justin, the silent link between the two. While he hasn't publicly commented, fans are speculating that this situation might have put him in an awkward position. Some claim he's been trying to keep the peace behind the scenes, reminding both women to focus on their happiness and ignore the noise. But with the internet dissecting every angle, staying out of it might be harder than it sounds. At the end of the day, Selena's honesty is what stands out. She didn't sugarcoat anything. She admitted that emotions ran high, she acknowledged that things got tense, and she owned up to the fact that she's human. That kind of transparency is rare in Hollywood, and it's exactly why fans love her. She's not pretending to be perfect, she's just being real. Now, the big question remains, will we ever see a true reconciliation between Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber? Or is this just another chapter in a never-ending story of public misunderstanding and private tension? Fans are divided, some think this confrontation might eventually lead to closure, while others believe it marks the point of no return. But one thing's for sure, Hollywood is watching, fans are talking, and the story isn't over. If anything, Selena's openness has reignited the world's fascination with this complex dynamic. It's not about rivalry anymore, it's about emotion, timing, and the way two women navigate fame, love, and the constant pressure of being compared. So, what do you think really happened at that red carpet moment? Was it just a misunderstanding blown out of proportion, or do you believe there's still unresolved tension between Selena and Hailey? Do you think they'll ever be able to move past this for good, or is this a situation destined to repeat itself? Let's talk about it in the comments below. I want to hear your take on this one because fans everywhere have opinions. And don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this deep dive, subscribe to Celeb Juices for more juicy updates on your favorite celebs, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what happens next. Because if there's one thing Hollywood has taught us, especially when it comes to Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber, it's that no story ever really ends. It just keeps getting more interesting.